Good morning.
Good morning.
We are in War Memorial Park,
Pass Christian, Mississippi.
and it is gorgeous today. There's a light breeze and a few birds, and not a lot of the Long Beach Park has been all construction noise and cleanup and
They had some
leaf
sort
blowers.
of something going on there too. They were getting set up for, so who knows?
So it's a lot calmer here, and so anyway, I wanted to do a quick just poll today, and we were talking about dreams and just fantasies and future energy and this kind of stuff, and so in kind of a very broad way, we'll start with that. And I've got to make sure everyone, of course, is equally irritated. We've got AI here to help us read the tarot, because you and I are kind of useless at this part.
Yeah.
We do a lot of our own, personal meetings with these things. I don't tend to hold too tightly to the traditional stuff, right?
Yep.
But
it's just difficult to remember, and I mean it takes a lot of practice to remember all the intricacies of the traditional things anyway.
yeah,
And that's why we use AI to give us the traditional
just something to build from.
Yes, but then you gotta.
If you're watching this video, I don't know why you'd watch this video, but if you're watching this video and you're like, just to kind of give you a quick, at least my take, and I think kind of your view on it as well, is it's not about fortune telling in the way that, it, like kind of the mainstream view of tarot. It's like, these are symbols, they're numbers. They get you to thinking about your own reactions. They get, what comes to mind, with these colors, with the imagery, with the archetypes. It's like when you put yourself in the energy of the Fool, of the Empress. It's like, it just gives you a way to kind of check your own reactions. And but anyway, before we started, I actually pulled the first three, and we have the. Let's see. Should I show these like this? Does this work? We have the Works card, the Three of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, the Five of, or no, it's just a 5 card, and then the Ace of Wands. There. All right, so starting with Works, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands.
Works, Three of Discs shows that future dreams will require collaborative effort and skillful building. The Hierophant points to guidance, following a tradition, wisdom, or purpose-driven path. The Ace of Wands is pure creative spark, raw inspiration igniting action. Altogether, your future dreams aren't just fantasies. They can be built with inspired action, grounded in purpose and collective effort. Trust both your spark and your guiding principles.
Excuse me. That right there, it resonates for some things that's been going over in my mind personally. But again, I'm taking this as something that resonates for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just from my point of view.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of what we've been talking about. Is just trust what you're feeling ultimately, and it feels the way it feels, and that's not really for anybody else to define.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pull 3 more here. We've got the Victory card. We've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Wealth card.
Victory, Queen, and Wealth.
Victory, Six of Wands, indicates success, recognition, and confidence in your pursuits. The Queen of Cups adds emotional depth, following your dreams with compassion, intuition, and empathy. Wealth, Ten of Discs, suggests lasting abundance, building something enduring and meaningful. Altogether, future dreams are not only achievable, but can bring emotional fulfillment and lasting security. With heart, you achieve success and build something that lasts.
For
I
me,
like the sound of that.
I do too. I think we all at times try to manifest wealth or abundance or whatever you want to put it on there. But for me, my viewpoint on that has changed. Not in the sense that, I want to be Scrooge McDuck swimming in the bank vaults anymore. It's more of just the abundance of life.
I feel pretty rich, right now.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly. I feel the abundance of the energy of in myself and friendship and the love and of family, and that it's not about the dollar signs. It's about that. And fuck yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
Nah, man. Nah, it makes a lot of sense. Like when we were brought up to just search and crawl and seek out and work, and you gotta do, and this thing is out there that vaguely you have to go get, and it's like, and it never, for both of us, we've talked about this a lot in the past, but like life has had a flow with, from job to job that, we've initiated, but then, things come to us like, oh, let me check this out. Let me see which way this goes, and looking back on it, it feels much more directed than it did when you're going through it. It sort of feels like you're aimless at times. It feels like you don't know which way is up at times, and you look back and it's like, well, that all seemed to all be working towards something, that I didn't quite get at that point,
Realizing that we lived in a flow-based, our reality, we're going with the flow without even knowing we were going with the flow.
It's like you gain awareness of the process and really start screwing it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, let me turn this back on, and let's do the last three. Or this row, anyway. All right, so for this row, we have the Prince of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Peace card. I like those too.
The Prince of Cups dives into emotional quests, idealistic, seeking depth. The Knight of Wands is bold, passionate, and driven by inspired action. Peace, Two of Swords, is inner balance, a moment of calm decision. Together, this suggests that your dreams balance emotional depth with fiery action. By harmonizing emotion and drive, you'll find a sense of calm. Your dreams flourish when passion and introspection meet in inner peace. A dynamic yet balanced journey.
Does she sound a little high to you? Like, she's very like, and then the thing, and the Knight of Wands. We're running out of context, maybe. I like the fact that it all, really, no matter what comes out in these cards, and really no matter what she says, or however we read this, I know, I feel like I should acknowledge the difference in myself from when, very much like life, when you get a card that like got a bad connotation, it's like you would flavor it with all of these like, oh, this is the horrible thing or this negative thing, whatever. Just even if it's just in your mind. And the one thing I've noticed that there are no bad cards. It's like there's only a bad reaction. And extrapolate that out, to our day to day. It's like there's no bad person. There's no bad idea. It's like there are people we don't understand yet. There's ideas that, there might be better ones, sure, but it's like, the idea that there's just even a bad idea, you're going to learn something from. You know, you call it bad after the fact. You know, it's like, well, let's do this. Oh, that was a bad idea. Like, you know, afterwards, right? Do you learn the lesson from realizing it's a bad idea, or, you know, do you double down and try another bad idea? You know,
And that's a choice that we all have to make on our own. I mean, do we learn? Do we learn from our mistakes? Do we learn? If we don't, we're destined to repeat it. But
so on some level in life, what you're saying is that there's someone there that just is a shot caller. It's like, they know it yet? Nope. Dang it. All right.
Yeah.
They're waking up with a bad day. They gotta do it again. They gotta do it again. Like, someone's trying to train us.
yeah, someone
And
is.
we're just not very good at it.
Yep.
We're that obstinate dog that's like, no, there's a tree over here, though. It's so cool. They're like, dude, come on. All right, so let's see. Pull in one more to close this out. The Princess of Swords, and bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups.
The Princess of Swords brings curiosity and questioning. She's ready to learn to cut through confusion. The Knight of Cups from the bottom shows that beneath it all, there's a romantic heartfelt quest, a pursuit of dreams through feeling and vision. In closing, this says, approach your dreams with curiosity. Be willing to ask and learn, but let your heart remain the guiding force. The head asks, the heart pursues. Keep both in balance as you move forward.
And scene. The thing is, interesting, I realized this last week, is part of the reason why these responses sort of flow right into whatever it is we're talking about is this has been the same thread since we started this back in whenever, like months ago, a year ago, whatever it was. And so
It's learning.
It's learning how we respond to things and like what's working. So it's getting really good at this point. You know, just pattern matching is all it's doing. You know, ultimately, you know, so these guys are, you know, focused on positive things and they're looking at the future, and it's like, so it's painting what's coming out in the cards. You know, because if I'd said like, oh, I'm worried about my money, I'm worried if my girl's gonna leave me, I'm worried if my dog is gonna die, and like, what do you think? And it's like, that's going to,
It's going to affect it.
it's going to change the perception.
And that's what you were talking about earlier too. That it was gonna, you know, is how we perceive the cards and how we read the cards, what we read into the cards, or you know, the symbolisms and stuff affects it greatly.
And now we've got a lawnmower here, so
Yeah,
there's another signal to wrap it up. But
and it was just 13:13 on the clock. Now it's past it, but
Nice.
it was.
Nice.
Y'all have a marvelous day. Love
Bye-bye.
y'all.